Welcome to the new lecture. In this lecture, we are going to cover the nested structures. It means that we will define and declare a structure inside another structure. So this concept is known as nested structure. So how can we do it in the C++ programming language? Here you can see we have defined two structures. One is the date of birth and the second one is students. Okay, so these are the reserved keywords, struct and struct. First structure is defined for the date of birth, date_birth. Okay, and this is the body of the structure. Okay, where we have declared three variables: integer d, integer month, and y, separated by commas. Okay, so d, m, and y. D for date, M for month, and Y for year. Okay, we have also defined another structure with a name student. Okay, and in student we have declared three variables. One is integer type ID, second is the string type name, and the third one is the date of birth type DOB. Okay, so actually we have created an object of the date of birth structure inside the another structure of student. Okay, so this concept is known as structure, the structure object inside another structure, and this is known as the nested structure. So how can we call this structure in the main function? So let's discuss this. In the main function we have declared an object st of student type. This is the student type. Okay, so this type of variable and object has been declared with the name st. So st is actually variable, or you may call it an object, okay, of type student. We have accessed all these two id and name. Here you can see with dot operator. Dot id is equal to 2, dot name is equal to Saud. So we have initialized values into these two data members. While here you can see it's a bit different, where we have used the dot operator, but after the dot operator we can see another dot operator as well. Okay, so it means that we are accessing the st object, then dot operator, and then the data member, which is the DOB, another structure. The DOB is another structure. This is another structure of type date of birth. So student.dob dot these data members dmy. So how can we access? st.dob. So dob is a variable here in the student structure. Dot d is a data member, here you can see in the date of birth structure. And then we have initialized one. Okay, similarly we have access to the m. Similarly we have accessed the variable, the data member of the date of birth structure using dot operator, the y, and we have initialized and assigned values into these nested structures. Okay, so this is a very simple way how can we access to the nested structure. Okay, so this is our main structure. In this student structure we are accessing to the date of birth structure, and this is how can we access through the objects from the main function or any other user defined function. Okay, so this is the assignment of values into the data members. While using the cout, we can print the values of the structure and the nested structure data members. Okay, so cout st.id st.name, and then you can see here we have printed the value of d using nested structure. Then we are printing the slash in double quotes. Then we are printing st.dob.m, the value of m using nested structure. Then we are printing the slash using double quotes, and then we are printing the value of y. So this is a kind of formatting for the date, like you can see date, month, and year. So the output of this statement, the remaining statement after this one, okay, the remaining statement will be like this one: So it will not be DMY, but actually here you will see values 1, 10 and 21. So these values will be printed on the screen in this format. Okay, so this is known as nested structure. If you have any question, please ask me in the comments. Thank you so much.